All right. Perfect. All right. Yeah, we're gonna play Torchbearer, and let's get at it. Uh, 19. So Billy and last time.
Well, it was very interesting what happened last time. Quite interesting. I don't remember what the fuck happened last time.
It was called the Abyss.
I'm still hungover from 2 days ago. I can't fucking remember. I'm so sorry. Billy, would you like to do the prologue? My mind is drawing a blank.
He's not here.
Fuck, I meant Samson. Jesus
He
Christ.
wasn't here. He didn't
What?
play last time.
Sorry.
I wasn't
Sorry.
here last time.
Who was there?
It's just you and
Fuck.
Billy. It's fine. I
Oh
got
my god.
I got it. There just won't be a word then.
Okay, that's fine by me. I'm so embarrassed. But let me tell you, whatever did happen was pretty cool. That's all I can say.
Okay. Pretty cool. All right. So I have this. So you guys, I guess the on session 17, you guys made your way to Dark, scouted it out a little bit, tried to enter, made a lot of commotion, distraction. As Risotto, you messed up the cathedral. They went to bury the body. Then they rescued you, and you guys were lost.
That part I remember, yeah.
So the next part was you guys were running through the woods. Soda and Billy separated from the rest. Guys were lost, and as midday approached, the light from the sun shining directly above, making its way through the trees a bit, so you guys get your bearings. And you guys got to this little area that had this kind of like archway, and as a dwarf, you're born stone, and you're rockwise, and also for minor trait, make a good the lore test. Just about lore about this arch. Discovered it was magical. That if you spoke the command ritual, it will teleport you from the place. Um, whatever you need to. Markings on the side. Unable to decipher them, and you kind of go back to the map. That was the empty arch here. The empty arch here. You found a trail, and it could have traveled back in the direction that you thought it was. Uh, but you followed it, and it was a little bit windy. Eventually, you made it to like a wagon trail that when viewing from down the south, you fires at this wagon trail, and north is where it was. Expected that edge. Made it to the wood edge. Got there. Basically followed. Circumnavigated the edge. head to Crowthorn because separated from your allies. You thought maybe they'll meet up at Crowthorn. But guys, you had no money, so let's camp outside at the wood edge. Did there was a camp disaster as you guys were setting up camp. There was a forest fire that prevented you from setting up camp. So you lost all your checks.
Oh
Had
yeah.
to basically fuck off. Like, well, the plan was to camp and then go to My Son's Rock, and they mapped the areas out. So, and they end up deciding to go to the other area where the other campsite edge, basically around back into the woods. The Goblin Town, and you made your way south. Map Lost Grove, and you tried to pathfind your way from the Lost Grove first place. Been there before. Time as you guys were traveling there, you fell into a pit trap, and we're gonna leave, get rope, or find some try to help him out. For that, you activated your saw that there death is hiding in the talk to them, and it became clear that they thought you guys were responsible for fire. You guys talked it out. The why they thought you were responsible very circuitous because they knew the beastmen had started the fire, but the beastmen were following you. Were in the woods, therefore it's your fault. Managed to convince them that it wasn't your fault, but you had to promise to go kill beastmen. Initially, they wanted you to die, but settled penance. But and as you guys were helped Billy out by like making here it timed out the ladder before that. That was last session. Session start. For that, we'll do Samson leaps it in.
Okay. Beliefs rely on the group for important decisions. Instinct during camp, use Lore Master to recall lore on strange encounters. Goal, I don't know what a goal is yet. I have an idea, but I don't know. We're doing the mission yet, so I'm gonna pull that off until like other people have said.
Oh, I muted. Jack, can you do this?
Yes. Okay. So my belief is rely on yourself. My goal I'm gonna change. 1 second.
Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna do the first scene.
Sorry. What?
We'll do the first scene and then we'll.
Sorry. We're just doing belief and instinct then.
Yeah. Belief is rely on yourself,
Yeah.
and
My instinct is when in camp, repair equipment. That's gonna be my new one because we have to repair a bunch of equipment. If I recall.
yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That'd be
And
going because that's a peasant's.
yeah, like darning ripped stuff
Repairing stuff like that?
is peasant,
Yeah.
and all the helmets and stuff is armor.
Armor, probably.
So Soto, and
Oh, right. My belief is there's no downside to being brash. Seize the moment. And my instinct is when in a new area, always scout the area for danger.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So
I don't.
as you guys, I guess, as Soto being led to Forest Place, have like wind blowing through. Uh, uh, leads you to like, I guess I just called the Forest Place. You guys didn't offer a name for it. Um, but it was the kind of like giant pile of dead trees, like all piled together, and it's massive.
So there's
It's
no name for it?
you guys could name it. I just called it the Forest Place. It's where you guys met and talked like voice, and basically a bargained for to let them sleep there. If you could do something for them, they could um, go kind of. They were thirsty for the blood of beastmen recently living on their woods. Basically started a war with the beastmen that you could sit there. Didn't have a fire. Feed. Basically that's where you. This is the place you did that. So this giant lean-to, probably 50 feet tall, bunch of branches, uh, making this big, huge pile of wood, and one of the like second you put into like around and it's like into
So I'm going in the tree thing. They're leading me there.
okay, yeah, yeah. So as you like go in, it's kind of like tight, but not like super tight. It's awkward. You have to duck like under a tree, squeeze past an area. Probably squeezing about. You're a little taller than them, but dwarf.
I keep
Uh,
forgetting I'm so short.
yeah, you don't really have to like duck, but it's more like this thing and kind of fiddling with your pack. But as you get into it, you see Jack and Samson already kind of like sitting on like a log, and they're waiting for you. Tree person
Guys,
kind
what
of
are you?
yeah.
Sorry, go on.
The tree person just kind of mentioned both of them's like you can follow me now, uh, and they kind of lead you deeper in tree place. As you get to like the center, like this massive um, kind of half dead tree is at the center, and they take you, and you notice that in the tree like base, and it's open eyes and jumping.
Well, hi, I'm Risotto, former rock farmer, now full-time merchant.
That's a stretch.
It is a stretch. You saying that out loud?
No, I'm not. Am I even here? I don't think I'm even there.
Yeah, you're here.
I'm
Yeah.
here. I thought
Yeah.
you were in the
We're all
tree.
together.
Oh, all of us are in the tree. Okay.
Yeah, you guys
All in
were
the
were there
tree. In the
beforehand.
tree, part of the tree.
They got us.
I thought they were our friends.
You know, friends can be mean to each other and not understand.
He kind of like looks at
These are
you. He's like, sort of like quizzically, like he kind of like burps and like some like tar, sort of like comes like drips down his lip like drool, and he like 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 moving his like weird tree tongue and trying to like get it off, like does.
Yeah, you should get that checked.
Says the forest's thick. And it's taking all my effort. Prevent the spread of this sickness.
Is it the
But with
beastman?
no, he like coughs. He's and like smoke billows out from his nose, and he says, "The beastman's making it hard. This forest fire to contain it. I can focus on one, but not the other." I said the forest can't cross the line.
The forest line.
The 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 line
The
that
tree
ring
line.
the line that rings the great old tree. Can't cross it. That's where I can prevent.
Wait, what?
Are you confused? Like so remember the time when you went
Yeah,
to
I'm a little
the
confused.
you went to the great old tree, and it was basically like like wherever the tree's shadow fell essentially of that big first tree.
Yeah.
It was lined with a grisly totem ring of like spears and sticks with like skulls
Yeah, I
and
remember
stuff.
that.
But he's just saying
Okay,
they
so
can't.
that's why he can't contain the fire because the
Saying
other thing is in the.
he says he can't like contain the sickness of the rot of like that of whatever was there. But because they constructed the grisly totem in order to keep it at bay. But conversely, it keeps his forest kith at bay. So he battling two fronts, forest fire.
Right. Yeah. So he can't do both at
and
once, basically.
Saying he's saying there's some dark, foul ritual that happened
In the tree.
in the tree. So
Hmm.
What happened?
we're a little unsure, but we trusted men before. They failed us, turned on us.
I'm not a man. I'm a dwarf.
He is. He's tiny.
Looks at you. There was a dwarf there too.
Oh shit.
He's got you there.
Adventurers. They they sought peace, and they had it. But one of them betrayed the others, and so cursed. But
Why did they curse it? Do you know why, or are they just jerks?
like starts coughing and like tar starts billowing out of his mouth. And he says, I don't know. No. Speak evil things that make such a evil heart. So I ask you, cross the grisly line, and the search for wherever the ritual, find it, destroy whatever remains, and hopefully we stop the spread enough that I don't like starts
So
like
we need to destroy what exactly? Sorry.
whatever effigies holding the curse. Place.
Yeah.
Okay. What do they look like? Can I hit them with my axe? I brandish my axe.
He like eyes your axe and he's like, you have an axe or a sword?
Yeah, I have a big two-handed.
And my axe.
Look, if the tree has a problem with axes, like there's nothing I can do about that. I've still got an axe.
I thought you don't have an axe though. I thought you had a.
Nah, I got a battle axe.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he has it. He is like whatever. You haven't like used it to cut firewood or anything, so he's like a little nervous, but he's like, uh, he does coughing up after finishing coughing up like some more like tar, and like the eyes or whatever start leaking the tar, and it's like because he's like billowing a bunch of smoke from his mouth, and he says I don't know what it looks like, but it must be
Well, then
foul.
how will we know when we found it?
It must be foul and full of dark power. Probably look for something not natural. Starts coughing.
How long has this structure been around?
One we're in now,
Yeah.
not long.
I could cut it down and count the rings. That was a joke.
He like looks at you
I'm
and
not gonna do.
he says like, "There's all the trees here are dying or are dead, and I am dying. So, this is where we make our home."
So this is a very recent. This structure doesn't predate the curse, then.
You should be like one of those trees that walks around. Those guys are much more useful, I think. You should consider doing.
He like laughs at you and says, "Walking around takes effort. All my effort's focused." For
Yeah,
now.
fair enough. There is like a big ass forest fire. So.
And he like
All right.
closes his eyes and kind of like it kind of like hides his face features a little bit, but like where the streaks of like the tar was, you can kind of see it. His like facial features in the bark. So the like a really creepy looking forest creature with like twisted, gnarled hands kind of comes up and he's like, "Let's go." Starts like trying to poke you with his little like thick hands, to, like kind of shoo you away with the hands.
Okay. You don't need to poke, dude. We can walk. It's cool.
That way.
Yo, this
Go back from
this-
whence you
this-
came.
this structure isn't an effigy, is it?
Nah, it's a dude. It's a tree man.
Yeah, it's a tree guy.
He's not the effigy, is he?
No, no. And we will not
No.
test that out.
No, we won't test it out. It's just I'm just asking the questions. I think we're all thinking about.
I'm not thinking about that.
Yeah, what the hell?
You feel
I don't know.
the risotto feels like little sharp like little tiny sharp like sticks like poking his shoulder like as if he's getting like poked by one of those like straw brooms. He's like, "Go, go."
We're going.
So yeah, I guess now we'll do goals. So what do you guys want to do?
Plumb the depths of the great.
Save
Take-
Fern Gully.
Take care of the curse.
Cure the curse.
Okay.
And by that I mean we'll find the curse and we'll hold it over a fire, curing it so that it can make a nice smoky meal.
Okay. So yeah, you guys get like chewed out of that giant forest structure. What do you guys want to call this structure, by the way? So like having you guys name
The mahogany pinnacle.
Is it a pinnacle though? It's more like a clearing.
Well,
This
yeah,
guy-
but like it's a tall structure in the middle of it, right?
Yeah, it's like a
That's a
cone.
tree, basically,
It's a
right?
tree. Yeah. How about pinnacle tree? I'm just thinking a cool name.
Anything?
Wait, this is for the tree we're in right now?
Yeah, that big tree that talked to you. Sort of like hidden, obscured by like other dead trees.
Oberon.
We're in a fantasy realm. There's no Shakespeare in fantasy.
Slow that tree guy.
What's an Oberon?
I'm tree guy.
No,
Guy.
it's true. It's a good point.
There you go, tree guy.
No,
Yeah, there we go.
I was being a shit. I like Oberon actually.
Oberon wasn't a tree; he was a fairy.
Yeah, he was a tree fairy.
What?
Oh, he-
no, he wasn't. He was
no.
just a regular fairy.
Just a
What
regular
about
fairy.
Oberon from the game we played?
Avalon. He is depicted as
Avalon.
being a tree person, but he is actually just the king of the fairies.
Yeah. I love whenever we play. It's like, hey, Oberon.
All right.
You
Uh,
dare.
This tree man covered in just leaves, sticks pointing out of this tattered rags. It's like, I'm part of King Arthur's court.
So you guys, yeah, like extract yourselves without too difficulty, taking your time, being prodded forward by some weird tree guy. And as you go, he says, remember, murder beastmen. Smiles like weirdly, eyes like slightly glinting in the light.
How could I forget the Beastman?
Yes. I'll wait you.
What?
Put my thumbs up and then walk away.
Yeah. 2 thumbs up. Walk backwards slowly. We're cool, right? Bye.
So what's the plan now? You are on turn. You're on turn 4. Of the grind.
Well, I think we should head back to the tree, right?
You're on turn 4, and you currently have one check. The grind's probably gonna hit. So yeah, you guys have to. You are at the tree guy, but to get back to the map, you'd have to do a Pathfinder test.
Okay,
Make your
before we
way.
go anywhere, I'm gonna drink some water from my water skin. So I'm not thirsty. Is there any water around here?
Not here.
Okay, well, once we get back to the path, we should stop by at the spruce campsite to get some water. But anyway, yeah, we need a Pathfinder test to get back to the path.
Both Samson and Rizzo are also hungry. They're also exhausted. To hit the grind, it'd become angry.
Okay. Zoro, you know the way. I will help you. I don't know how I got here.
Sounds good. I will guide you.
This Pathfinder test is it's hours walk. Probably top 4.
Ob 4 Pathfinder?
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep. Op 4 Pathfinder. How are you
Okay.
doing exactly?
For pathfinding?
Grab your
I look forward and then I dart into the woods.
I am pathfinding by looking. I'm looking for a path.
I make no sound as I dart into the woods, and each time I find a place where I think we can tread, I snap some twigs and throw it on the ground.
Uh,
That's certainly not going to cause any problems.
I'll
so
help him by like
Getting
looking
twigs.
for danger. I don't want him walking into like a random trap of sorts.
You have scout?
Yeah.
And I'm going to use beginner's luck because I have nothing in Pathfinder, and I'm going to pop a persona.
Right. +1 die or to get your nature?
Just a +1 die.
Okay. Pathfinder.
Because it's health, and my health is still pretty good.
Yeah, I think your health is 5. Plus help. X divide by plus. Put 6
Yeah.
back row.
Damn it. Wait. And I want to explode that with my fate.
yes. Come on.
Oh,
This sucks.
oh.
Aren't you guys good at pathfinding yet?
No.
I'm a scouter. I scout. I don't pathfind. But I did my best, damn it. I'm also dangerously close to level 6.
Yeah, so you guys kind of start setting out. I guess as you get to where the pit trap was, no pit trap. At pit trap. That's when you hear like really deep, like you hear like
Deep sneeze.
yeah, you're like snapping
Sorry.
you're like snapping
Sorry, I
twigs
didn't
and
mean
putting
it.
them on the ground. But you hear like this big crash of like something like breaking. Is and you hear like
What?
a scream. You hear like big thud footsteps, just slightly north of.
Slowly and carefully move towards the sound.
I'm gonna move away from the sound.
I'll back up.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll go
backtrack.
up slowly and carefully and
If-
see what.
If you're not back in 2 minutes, we'll keep waiting.
If I don't come back in 15 minutes, you're legally allowed to.
Was this university?
All right, what do I gotta roll?
So you're gonna roll against Scout. Yeah, I'll be rolling 4 dice.
Roll the dice.
Would you want help?
I don't think I can get help because you guys aren't coming with.
No, I'm right behind you.
Mine go through? Oh.
You have leprosy.
So yeah, I guess Yeah, it was like go and what you spot, it's like Corbin. He was hiding. Like he sees you. He's like, no, run, run! And this is like he like just books up and starts running. As like um a giant, like 8 foot tall, um, a hairy humanoid, long claws, just like smashes like a tree just above Corbin. He starts like booking it, and he like cause and then that the the troll. By the way, I don't want to stop describing it. Troll. He
Yeah.
he he like roars like on his like he roars a little bit. Ah, oh, I'm and he's like speaking like you don't understand him. You guys don't have full eyes. And he like sees you too, and he's like So
I look at Corbin.
what's the course of action, guys?
I look at
Corbin, what are you doing
and say,
here?
Corbin?
I'm
And he like Corbin's like no, and he like just ducked like the troll thing, and then he's like running away. He's like fucking booking it because his troll is like attacking him. And now this troll like looks at you
And I'm
because you guys
like-
are like not moving, and he like stares at you. And he's like, and he like starts like starts thumping along like dong 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 like towards you.
sorry, thumping, like walking towards.
Yeah, towards you guys. He saw you too.
Okay.
Oh shit.
All right. I'm going to run away.
I will also run away. Corbin seems
That's
to...
in my nature. So
This is a moment I'm seizing.
seize the moment to run away.
Yeah. You know, it takes a lot of courage to run away.
Sounds like it.
The faster we run away, the faster the music starts to play. The music just speeds up.
Helping.
Me.
I guess you said
I'm
I
all.
would
also
like to
helping.
run away.
Everyone's.
We all want to run away.
I think we are all running away.
So, uh, be the conflict captain.
I don't know. I
Why
guess
not?
me because I'm a human, so running is in my nature.
Okay. So it's gonna be scout. Like a scout
Okay.
test. Help. Establish your. Add the number of
Okay,
success.
so because it's in my nature, what does that matter?
Do you have scout?
I do have.
So you can roll scout, and because it's in your nature, if you were to tap your nature by spending your percentage point, be able to add your full or your current nature dice roll, and won't be subject to tax.
Right. Okay. So you can always tap your nature, but if it's not in your nature, you might be taxed if you.
If you are spending a persona point, you'll always be taxed by 1, or margin of failure if you fail.
Okay. So because it's in my nature, it makes a difference.
You basically don't get taxed.
You just said that I get taxed.
No, if it was outside your nature and you succeed, you'd still get taxed by 1. But since it's inside your nature, it doesn't.
Okay. So I get 3, and I'm going to tap my persona, or sorry, I'm going to tap my nature, so that gives me 5.
Have plus 2 health.
Okay, so I spent a persona point to get 5 because it's in my nature. It doesn't get taxed. Right?
Yeah. You have a full nature of 5.
I do. Because I haven't been using it because of situations like. Okay, well
Right.
that's completely as one would expect.
Completely average. What's your health rank?
Rick?
What's your health rank?
Oh, 4.
9. So look. Okay. I prepared my cards. Oh yeah. Because to grind with Pathfinder test, you're hungry and thirsty, so actually you get 1 less. And
Who,
both.
me? I'm not hungry and thirsty.
Yeah, because it was number 4 on the. Now you're hungry.
Okay.
Because it was number 4 and now it's number 5. Pathfinder failed Pathfinder test. And because Samson and Risotto didn't drink water, they are now angry and probably couldn't help. I remember what angry does, but it doesn't matter.
Oh god.
Angry. Can't use wises or beneficial. So who has 1 less then? Because you're hungry and thirsty. That's 1.
Okay.
Which one? Mad Jack. Get to choose. Out of Mad Jack, Samson has 1 less.
I feel great.
Why do we keep getting chased by big things?
I'm just so fucking angry. I fucking hate this.
Yeah.
Run away.
So yeah, you guys don't all have 3, 3, 3. There, one of you has a 2. And so which one?
I'll take a 2.
Which one of you doesn't have good scout?
I only have 2 scout.
I
Okay,
have
so
3 scout.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
and
take
what's your
the-
guys' health?
I have.
My
4.
health is 5.
Samson's a human,
Okay.
by the way. He has running.
I'll take the -1.
Perfect. So both Risotto and Samson are currently exhausted.
Yeah.
You're at -1 dice.
Oh,
Or is this oxide a factor?
It's a factor.
Factor. Okay, so it's -1 success on versus tests, or +1 on independent tests. It ends up being or basically a -1 success on independent test.
Wait, sorry, what?
So it's so an independent test now is at ob1,
Yeah.
and it's like the margin of.
Okay.
for both Samson and.
I am also exhausted.
Are you?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I got exhausted like the last session I played. No, we didn't fix it before I left.
Right. Right. So, cards, order of people.
Okay.
In a it,
Yeah,
attack and feint is
it's
scout, spend and maneuver is health.
which one of you had good health?
My health is pretty good.
Mine's
Okay,
4.
We'll go with you. Yours was 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go with you first with a man.
Sounds good.
And then I will go next with an. And Samson, you will.
Well, that's actually the way easier way to do it. We can
What do
just uncover all the top ones.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter, right? Because
Yeah,
Sean
exactly.
can't.
I feel like that's
do.
the way we should do it all the
No
time. now.
point.
Flip card. I'm attacking. An attack against a maneuver is versus.
And I lose points for
That's-
versus.
Yeah, so you'll be at one less success for. Would be after the
What
roll.
is? Sorry. Yeah, and so it's -1 success after you
Roll.
do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's a health test, right? Alright. And I am gonna pop a persona.
Okay, I'm rolling 4 dice.
Well, no, it'd be 5 because I'm popping a persona, so
No,
it'd
I'm
be
rolling.
-1.
I'm rolling 4 dice.
Oh, you're rolling for. Okay, my bad.
You're
I misunderstood.
you're rolling health +1, so
And I'm gonna explode it. Exploding the die. Yes.
you also got to roll 1 more dice too.
I did.
Yeah, your
Because my health is 5
your health
minus
is
1.
your health is 5
Yeah.
+1 persona,
Okay.
and it's subtracting 1 success after the roll.
Ah, okay. So I have to roll 1 more die. I got you. I misunderstood.
Yeah, it's -1 success, not -1 die.
Okay, my
So-
bad. Well,
so
there
for-
you go.
4 successes. 4 goes down by 1 to 3. Either do a ability roll off, or could use a trait negatively against yourself and take 1 disposition point of damage, but you'll gain 2.
I'm gonna use faded against myself.
Okay, so how does being faded negatively impact your maneuver? Also, what were you doing? We forgot to tell you. We just kind of went So he's
Yeah,
like trying to
we
chase
couldn't
you.
help you.
He like dong dong dong. He's trying to chase you down. But what did you do, and how is Fated effing it up?
As we're running away, I'm just muttering to myself, a troll. Why did it have to be a troll? And because I'm so short, I'm running under the underbrush, so hopefully he doesn't see me. But I'm ignoring like twigs and stuff, so I'm getting cut up as I run. So I'm faded. I'm like, I don't care that I'm getting cut up right now. I'm just gonna keep running. Keep running. And I'm just kind of ignoring all the sounds around me as I do this. I'm just like running forward, running, always running.
Okay, as that's that's like on the fence of being positive. How does it
Oh, is it?
negatively affect you?
Oh, because the twigs are actually really annoying me. I'm just swearing under my breath.
Okay, so you're like
So in my head,
making you're like, oh, he can't see me, but like he can actually just hear you.
yeah, just go ow, 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 ow.
Like following the noise. Okay, yeah. So you take one disposition. Lose one disposition, but you'll gain 2 checks. Mark that you
It's
gained.
not. That's the wrong person.
You guys can do it.
I got it.
I'll switch harder in checks.
Thank you.
There you go.
I don't know if it's hard earned if I'm just like running through twigs and hurting myself.
Well, you also are not making progress. Like he knows where you are.
Yeah.
He's
It's
like,
funny.
we'll split up. And he like goes and like, ah, fuck. Just why did that stupid troll? All right. The next one. Yeah, the troll just like guys didn't really like split up effectively last turn. And yeah, he's just like gonna start chasing. I'm in. Balls out. What do you?
That's fine. I'm running with all my might as fast as I can, trying to lead him away, draw him away, or get myself away alternatively.
So this is independent.
Yep.
Would you like help?
Oh, as a reminder,
Yeah.
health test risotto. Mark a fail.
Okay.
So I'll be rolling
Yeah.
4 dice.
So a scout for this combat, if we succeed, I would mark a success in scout.
Yes, the first one. It's the first thing. So essentially, risotto, if he does a health test, doesn't mark the result because he already marked the first one that he did of health. So if you do scout this turn,
Okay, so
you'll mark
so you
pass
mark
or
the
fail.
first one that you make in the conflict, and then
Well, technically you wouldn't because yours is independent and it would have been at obstacle 1 or 0, but because you're exhausted, it moves the obstacle to 1, and because you don't mark obstacle 1 tests as pass or fails. But
oh, okay,
since it's technically an obstacle 1 test now, you
right,
would,
because it's independent, so it wouldn't.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
it wouldn't
wouldn't,
count
but
as
since
advancement.
you're exhausted, you do. So kind of,
Okay, well that's good.
yeah, so strange. Yeah, so 4 dice. A dice, because how are you getting away? You're just booking it too?
Yeah, basically.
Reaching out with his long arms, like I don't know,
I'm
nipping
gonna
at your
use a
heels.
persona as well to get another.
Get +1 die or pop your nature. Or you
I
already
guess I
doing
can
that?
pop my nature, right? Because this isn't.
Yeah, this is with Doc. Long legs.
Yeah, so I'll tap my nature with a point.
Did 6.
I really ran away.
Yeah. Started like he started like just chasing you as everyone else kind of like split up the group because he's like really trying to chase you. Um, it, now we do compromise. I think it's only a minor compromise. So the GM loses a pursuer fleet.
Okay.
They Soda and Majak are afraid, but you guys
Okay.
get away
Um.
and probably are
Shouldn't we
back
all
on
be
map.
afraid?
Yeah. Okay. That makes.
I'm just
I think
saying both
that's
of you two because you're the only ones that lost his.
I'm fine with that. We're both afraid, but we're back on.
Yeah, you guys basically make it, and that's in essence how you
Yeah. Okay.
guys
I think that's a good.
how you guys get away is like you're running and you like break through the tree line, and it's like getting toward like evening, but it's still kind of light out, and like as like the tree just like stops dead, like the troll that was chasing you just stops dead as he sees like motes of like the sun kind of like the trees thinning. He like stares at you and he just like bellows and he like starts banging a tree like doom, doom, doom. He's just sitting there like trying to like staring at you and hitting the tree as you like run back.
I'll just sneak away while he does that.
Lost Grove, thinning of trees. You like this kind of misty grove, quite big. Yeah, you guys like snuck away and met back. So you can mark a pass on scout because that was at
Okay. Nice. That levels up my scout to 4.
that
I'm good at
was
scout.
1 point. So we're now at turn or try and hit Dodo. Raid. Being afraid, you can't use beginner's luck. Cannot help.
Awesome.
So your choice is having to use nature tests in place of beginner's luck, and if it's outside your nature, you're taxing it. Um, yeah, on fails. Yep. Guys, make it to Lost Grove. What do you do? Sun's getting kind of low, and that guy is like he's still banging. Guys kind of like walk into like this like kind of misty. Back on map, like recognize you're in the mist. Like oh, there's like this gentle hill, so that means we're that way's north. Have the map. Actually, you don't have the map. Billy the Halfling has the map.
Wait, is Lost Grove that place with like the clean water?
Nope. And also, Billy the Halfling has the map. So you guys have to. Map 1
Oh yeah, we don't have a map, eh?
is in possession of Billy the Halfling.
Why do we just let him wander off like this?
He's probably cooking or
We
something.
don't let him. He just does what he pleases.
Well, it'll be really difficult to get to the tree without. So maybe we should consider making alternate plans.
As you stay here, the like the sun kind of like changes a little bit and like changes where the angle of where the light was shining, and so like you're like the kind of like a sulky growl come from where like the banging stops, like kind of like you hear him like thud away
Sorry,
into thud away back into the.
I know we aren't like on the map, but where generally are we on the map, quote unquote? I know we don't actually have the map, but just so I can picture where we.
Oh, I didn't pull you. Oh, I thought I pulled you. Sorry.
Yeah. I was wondering if you're doing it on purpose because we don't have the map. But
Oh, no.
It's called inversion.
just ping generally where we are, so I have an idea. Because like I know generally where we are, even if I don't know like.
Yeah, it's you recognize this and you're like, oh, okay. Where's the map with the notes to like which direction to go in, or like which feature we need to walk toward? And you're like, oh, we don't have that. What? Where's Billy
Okay, so
go?
we're at the Lost Grove. I see. Okay.
Is there a way to like recall what was on that map? Like sort of remember?
Yeah, make a new map.
Oh, that makes
Does
sense.
any of us have cartography?
No, I do not. He was
Yeah,
teaching
I
me.
have, I have laborer.
Yeah, none of us have cartography.
Yeah, this is not good. Well, let's do what adventurers do. We adventure.
You guys can work on your Pathfinder some more. Hey, you know what? Let's see if we can get like a quicker way so we don't have to go by the Pool of Sorrows because that place was creepy as heck anyway. Or since we're near the old woman's hut, we could go there and see if she could give us directions. You guys hit it off
We
last time.
talked to the old woman.
Like that's pretty close, and we know the way. We've been there a few times.
Yeah.
Like it should be easier than just trying to blaze like go all the way to the tree.
She probably knows the directions to the birch tree.
Yeah.
It's a. We don't have a map, so we work with what we get.
Okay, so doing the test.
I'll do the test.
Make your way to the.
I go to
hut.
the old woman's hut.
That's going to be an ob for Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. So I'm angry, hungry, exhausted.
So you're exhausted. That's ob 5 then.
Off 5. Okay. I only. So I can't use wises or beneficial traits against myself, right?
To yourself.
You can't. Yeah, beneficial means you're using them for yourself.
I know
So
the
there's
bigger
no way-
the bigger benefit for traits is using them against yourself and getting checks, and you could still do that.
Yeah,
You still
that's
get
what I thought.
checks
It's
if you
still
use
a
them for
benefit,
yourself,
'cause I'm
don't
still
you?
getting something out of it.
No, you don't
But-
get you do not get checks if you use them for yourself.
Okay, so that checkbox is just to mark if you've used it or not.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
level 1 traits you can
Okay.
once per day
Right. So then when you use it, you check it off so that you know that you've used it, but it isn't actually.
or per session. Sorry, not per day.
Yeah. But you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Like it's
I'm
just to
gonna
mark
use
it off so you remember.
Loner
It's not actually a
against
check.
myself.
So you're gonna use
'cause I
loner
don't think
against.
So I don't think there's no way I could do 5.
How does it affect you?
I'm going to just start hating on Billy for was disappearing on us and being like, "You stupid and I was like, remember my hardest on his dumb little drawing of his map.
And and we're supposed to be like helping
making
you,
way
but you're
to
like
the
just cursing and getting angry at
Yeah.
yourself. So we're like kind of keeping our distance from you.
When we need him, he's always gone. Op 5, right?
Yeah, it's op 5.
Hey, remember that wizard we used Whatever happened to him?
Oh, double six.
Never,
Explode
Maybe
ever,
it.
there's a
ever
chance you could get
trust
it.
the wizard.
Exploded.
Should I explode it?
You'd have to
Exploded.
roll another 6, and that one would also have to be a success. So you like
It's like not bad, right?
it's okay. So you're talking about a 50% chance they'll get the other die, then a 1 in 6 chance on that other die plus a 50% chance. So all of those together, it's something like a 1 in 24 chance that you'll succeed.
That's fine. Also, I gotta spend my fate.
Okay, fine.
Let's do this. No,
Okay, 2 fails. Good job.
Oh.
I expended a fate. It's something. And we
It would have
got-
been really cool if you got it.
Yeah.
I admit.
Yeah, so as you kind of head out
Oh,
your way
boy.
there, you so you're like, God damn it, stupid Billy. People are good for nothing. So I'm all on my own. And who should show up but your only friend, Corbin? He's like out of breath, like fatigued, like just like looks like he just like took a tumble through some trees. And yeah, he's like, jeez. He like kind of like his like eyes are like wide, and he's like, jeez.
I see
He's
that.
like
I
shaking.
go on my knees, put my hands in the air, look up, and say, "Why? Why,
Where's Corbin?
Corbin?
He's like
The
looks.
crazy old man who at the Laird's castle who won't leave us alone."
Oh. Well, he's my ally. Despite the fact
Wait,
that.
sorry, did we fall into another pit trap?
No,
Oh, okay, never mind. I just misread this. Sorry, I was just off getting a drink.
oh okay, no. Yeah, you got Corbin was Corbin showed up. He's just like
Oh, okay.
he's like, oh my god.
Hey, this isn't bad at all.
He's like
It's my
he's
buddy.
like he's like hyperventilating. He's like, oh my god. Like, where are we?
I don't know. We got lost again.
Like
You
I was
wouldn't happen to know where this old lady is, would you?
like old lady. For he kind of like gives like a vacant stare a little bit. It's like being like, I was just gonna getting a drink. The drum spotted me. Thumping. The thumping.
Yeah, he really thumps, doesn't he?
He looks over at Risotto. Says, why didn't you thump back?
What do you mean?
And remember? And he like slaps his chest like out of beat.
Oh yeah.
Your ham
Well,
bone,
you know
remember?
what? There's no clouds in the sky. I couldn't do it properly.
Like he doesn't even respond. He's like, okay. He's like, just
Well,
Corbin,
Corbin, there's a lot going on.
can you be of some use? And just tell us this general area?
I've never been here before.
Oh, God.
And he kind of like trails off. Have I? Like looks around, just like seeing it for the first time, and like kind of like points off and like off the anything. He's like, I think that way is the tree.
The tree? Wait, which tree? The first tree?
Just like slowly nodding, like it's like his memories are like just formulating just long enough for him to be like, yeah.
Oh my god. Corbin, you son of a bitch. Yeah. Let's go that way.
Okay, so
Sure, man.
so you're going to who's leading it?
I tell you what, Corbin's the only person around here I trust.
Corbin, local, he is act as a guide.
He's crazy, so you know he's always going to act in an unpredictable way, and that
Yeah.
makes him predictably unpredictable.
So yeah, so he's gonna act as a guide. He's gonna help you with the +1. Oh, I guess guys left. Yeah, like I'm gonna say, um, when Billy and Dodo made their camp before the fire started, that the other guide, the one that you just promised to get to the old wood edge and go to Crowthorn, I think he just like left, go to Crowthorn. But yeah, he'll act as a guide because he's like kind of like doesn't really want to separate from you guys because you guys promised him to protect him from so he's kind of scared right now.
And while we're walking, I'm like, remember that time we saved you from that troll? Good times.
And he's like, yeah, good.
Don't you just appreciate being able to be alive? I know I do.
So making this roll because Carbon doesn't make the roll.
What are we rolling?
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
You Pathfinder.
I'm not rolling Pathfinder again.
Wait, why not? Wait, do we have the same Pathfinder?
0?
Wait, you have 0 Pathfinder?
Yes.
I also have 0 Pathfinder. I've never made a Pathfinder roll.
I'm the only one with Pathfinder. I will
What's
roll
your-
Pathfinder.
Oh my god, have you had Pathfinder this whole time?
No, like I gained it a couple sessions ago. I've been rolling it a lot, but I thought you had Pathfinder. No, you have Scout.
I have
You guys
Scout.
have Scout.
Yeah, we have Scout.
Okay. Yeah.
Scout's like Pathfinder if you know what to look for.
Does anyone want to help me?
Yeah, I'll help.
I'll also help. I'll look for traps.
I will look out for wild beasts.
I'm going to
Corbin is giving you
sort of
directions.
follow Corbin.
Like, I think it's
but-
this way, and he like points, and eventually he like
He's totally gonna get us way more lost than we
Yeah,
otherwise.
like,
and then he's like
I'm
points over
following-
here. It's over this way.
but I'm like kind of hesitant.
He like stops.
I
He's
know
like,
Corbin.
actually, it's this way, and he starts doing that.
Yeah, that type of thing. That type of thing. I'm gonna
can't-
pop something. It's like
So you're
no, I can't use traits. I'm angry. That's right.
you currently are angry, exhausted, and hungry and thirsty. So I'll give you the ob, and I feel like this is gonna be base ob 5, but your exhausted is 6.
You can do it.
6?
Yeah, and everyone's helping you.
There's no way. Wait. So I'm angry. I can't use wises or beneficial traits.
They're angry.
Right now I'm at 5 dice.
Everyone's hungry and thirsty. Everyone's currently exhausted. Dodo and Risotto's afraid. I don't think he can help.
I really can't help. Can I? Nobody can help me because I'm afraid.
No, being afraid means that can't help or use beginner's luck.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
So you
Oh,
would
I lose
jeez.
1 dice.
you would normally search for traps. But
I'm just
Um,
gonna whisper nice things, and it's gonna be of literal no benefit.
Is there any way I could use my nature descriptors? Or are those considered benefits?
That's for
Wait, say it again.
human. So what do you mean? You
I'm
basically
boasting, demanding,
can't
running.
use wises or beneficial traits. So it's not a trait, it's
Oh,
not a
okay.
wise. You can't. You have factors that's already done, and you're hungry and thirsty. But that's it.
Yeah. So I could use my nature descriptor, right? I could like pop my nature.
Yeah. So you said you're setting off fairly.
There's no way I could do this. Op 6. Ah, sorry guys. I'm just gonna use touched by the gods against myself.
The
Oh.
gods are like, you suck.
Quote unquote touched.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
this poor soul must be hearing the gods. I'll trust them implicitly.
No, I thought Corbin was sent by some higher being to help us. No, it was not.
You aren't so much sent as chosen.
Maybe he was sent to fuck with us.
What god do you worship again?
The gods of valor.
What is valor in the context? Is it the bravery for you to admit that you chose the wrong religion?
I don't know, man. Op 6.
Yeah, like you, as you're like cresting. Yeah, by the way, who's has a torch, by the way, because it's dark in the forest. Step one, who has
I,
torch?
I have a torch.
I
I'll
also
light
have
it.
a torch.
I'll light my torch. It's the only way I can help.
Torches.
There we go.
Right, advance the ground by 1. Back. Up. Shrine. Back to the map. Here. And I guess yeah, as you're kind of like walking kind of slightly uphill, as you like reach the top, like something falls out of that hole in your bag. So whatever the bottom thing is in the backpack falls out and like takes a tumble down.
Whose backpack?
Yeah, it's my torch. I have
Yeah.
2 torches,
Samson.
which is the funny thing because it's on the top of my backpack.
So it tumbles down.
Don't worry, we'll patch those up as soon as we get some checks.
Tumbles
Is
down
it-
the hill.
Do I lose 1 torch or 2 torches?
Both sides.
Or
They're like bundled together.
the bundle? Okay.
Fall
My
away
torches.
into the darkness. Down the hill. You do. This is like when Carbon says, "I think it's still this way."
People are disappointing me right now. I draw my torches. Can't find them.
Like, well, are you gonna look for them or are we gonna go?
It's just down this hill. Give me a second. I can try to find the torches.
Okay. Scout.
scout too. Can you guys help me find my torches?
I say op 2.
I can't. I'm too busy being afraid.
I am also afraid. Hold me, Mad Jack.
I absolutely refuse to do that.
I'm gonna hug your leg then.
I'm gonna stand as still as possible, like I'm a
As I hold you, I'm gonna start humming.
going to do my very best to not listen to.
Hmm.
I'm gonna start humming myself, but like off tune and like very low, so that I can like drown out the fact that you are.
Oh, you're adding a bass. Cool.
And this
Oh.
is
It's very out of.
this is when like Corbin like comes
I'm
in
gonna start.
Corbin comes in between you guys, like starts clapping his hands to out of rhythm, beating both of you.
So I only have 2 dice. And it's 2 success or 2 obtu, right?
It's up to
I'm getting
Uh,
no help.
op 3 because you're exhausted.
It's literally impossible again.
We're
Oh,
falling. We're falling apart here.
I'm just not gonna do anything.
I gave you the ob, unfortunately.
I know, but like after this, I'm doing nothing because I'm just taking checks and shit. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna take more checks, or I'm gonna use thoughtful against myself. And I'm just gonna say today's been pretty bad. Maybe I shouldn't do anything
If you just couldn't do anything.
while I'm going down looking for these torches. Oh yeah, yeah.
That was a good roll.
Thank you.
You rolled
Right.
very good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That sounded really petty of me. That was a terrible roll.
So as you make your way down looking for these torches, you slip and fall, and you take a small tumble
no.
down down the hill. But the hill like terminated kind of like in a steep ravine, only one way out up. Uh, you're like you fall. You're at the bottom of the steep ravine.
Oh no.
Am I dead?
No, you're not dead. The torches
Okay,
last
good.
one more session, and the grind's gonna hit if you don't camp right.
Do we even have any checks?
Bunch of checks.
I don't have any.
I have 3 checks.
But you're
I have
also
2
you guys
checks.
are like not together, so it's like unless you guys are gonna camp at the top of the ravine.
We like throw bones down there. I guess we got to get you out of this ravine, huh? How
Yeah.
steep is this ravine?
Yeah.
Deep ravine.
Too steep.
The steepest.
It's the big steep.
And there's like no way for him to get out of it.
You can try
Wait.
climb.
Sean, at the top of that, is that
The top is the. Here's where the checks are at.
it's the
Am I? Here's where the checks are. So Mad Jack, you have 1 left over. From like 2 sessions ago. Billy has 3, but he's not here. Dodo got 2, and Samson got
I have 3.
3.
well.
How do you get? How
What
do
do
you
you
have?
think?
How do you have 3 checks, Samson?
I literally used all my things against myself.
Loner.
Touch my god,
Thoughtful.
thoughtful.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, you did.
Because I rolled 3 rolls that are impossible for me. Ugh.
Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 checks.
Do we do it at the top of a ravine?
It's just like we're in a camp by the fire at the top of the ravine. You're down the ravine. Uh, at least there's light. Yeah, you're
Oh
like in
my
this like
God.
kind of like crevice.
If only I had a rope, but my rope is at the tree. I don't have. Hmm.
I would like some help.
How deep is it? Like, are we talking like 8 feet, 10 feet?
Let's say, yeah, like 9 or 10 feet.
Hmm. So I could just get like a big stick, and you could like just like we could like or like just take like like a big like piece of dead wood and slide it in there. You could climb out of it.
Sure.
I think that might be the easiest and safest way to do it. Like if we had like just like a big branch lying on the ground somewhere or something like.
You're gonna look for it?
We're in.
A branch?
Yeah, I'll go look for. I'm gonna look for like a big like a big like tree limb or something that is like 8-9 feet, so that he can climb out. And even if he just gets a little bit of the way up, I can like reach in and help pull him the rest.
Yeah. Scavenger 1. Scavenger test ob
Sorry,
1.
what is it?
Scavenger test ob 1.
Sorry, you cut out. I can't hear what.
Sorry. So we're gonna make a test, scavenger test, obstacle 1.
Scavenger. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
I just didn't know what you were saying. If it was scavenger or scout, I couldn't
It-
hear because it cut out.
yeah, I
right
think
when you
it.
said what it was both times.
I started the sentence, and so like it detects. I guess the auto detect wasn't quick enough, so it kept like.
Yeah, that's
cutting
why I
the-
use push to talk, so I can always make sure that you.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. So obstacle 1, scavenger. Are you exhausted?
I am, yeah.
Are you afraid?
am.
You have scavenger.
Or was I? Wait, I was angry. No, I was afraid because I was afraid.
I have it on the other thing. I could just tell you. You were. You're blue, so you are afraid and exhausted and hungry and thirsty.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I wonder if I should, because it's gonna be -1 success. Hmm.
Do you
I think I'm
have
gonna.
do you have scavenger?
I do have scavenger. I think I should spend to get another die. Well, or should
Oh
I
man,
only need 1 success.
being afraid.
Sorry, I need 2 successes.
I like fuck.
right?
I like crush you guys with the conditions.
Well, we're gonna
here.
camp in a minute. As soon
Yeah,
as we get
I
him out
really
of the
can't
ravine.
do anything.
Yeah.
Like
Once
really
we get out of
bad.
the ravine, we can camp and we can deal with all this stuff.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Oof.
All right, I'm gonna pop a persona to get. And is ob 1, you?
Yeah, it's obstacle 1.
Yeah, because I really need to pass this.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, good,
So you
perfect.
find a suitable piece of driftwood and
Driftwood.
or like not driftwood but deadwood, like a large kind of like log that's like kind of half rotten but like probably like a good like 4 feet. You like slide it down. Um, yeah, doing what you described before, a good idea. Managed
Okay,
to get him, extract him, grind hits, and your torch goes minus,
Okay.
minus that torch and or Dodo. Longer have a torch in your hand. Fine.
Okay.
dark.
I have another torch, so I can light.
Grind hits. So you're now angry. Awful man. Damson now sick. And Risotto now sick.
Sorry, we're all sick.
No, you're angry. So holy shit. Risotto has everything but injured.
I like how dead is a condition,
Yeah, that's the final condition.
and at that point I can't recover, can I?
You could
Not,
be like resurrected, probably.
not unless we're using the alternate rule.
So
All
like,
right, guys.
I can't actually die.
No, if
You can die once you're sick.
so now
You're
if you
sick and you fail
now if
a
you
test,
do
you
a
can die.
suitable will test, I will inform you that failure means death. And a die because of that.
Just don't do anything.
Um
As long as you do nothing, don't get a condition.
Well, we have to make camp and start trying to deal with this. So let's do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
yeah, so you managed to bring them up. I guess yeah, you have
Wait,
your
don't we have to do a test
two.
to bring me up still?
No, I said it was a good idea.
No, because he said it was a good idea.
Because if you
Oh.
describe something doable that doesn't require much thought, like giving someone a boost over like a 6-foot fence, like I'm gonna boost you up, then it's like, oh, okay, as long as you say the thing in enough detail.
I'll just lay here and die.
Yeah, so I was saying like, there's no need for me to get like a 9-foot branch because even if it's just a few feet tall, I can lean over the edge and pull you up the rest of the way, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
If I was looking for like the specific stick that would do the whole job all by itself, it would have been harder, right? Okay. Anyway, let's set up camp. Who do we have to roll for that, or
So are you looking for a place to camp, or are you setting up? And did you light a torch, or did you?
I lit a I lit a torch. I'm holding.
Yeah, I guess what are you guys doing? You said you're camping. But are you like literally just like this is the place for camping? Or are you guys like spot?
I think we're camping here, honestly.
I look for a spot, I'll die.
Yeah, we don't want to do a thing.
Well, I mean, I could look for a spot, maybe.
If you look for a spot, I will look for food.
No,
No,
but remember,
it's-
we can't help you, so
It's okay. I'll
But I think it would still be better than just not doing anything at all. So I'm gonna look around and just see if there's a place like a small clearing or something, so that we don't set another forest fire.
Yeah, and you guys know world's deadliest catch? Well, I'm gonna do world's easiest catch. I'll leave a shitty trap out and hope like a sick rabbit goes in it.
Jack, be careful.
Okay,
There's so many
so-
dangers in the forest.
Well, I'm just gonna like look for like a small clearing or something. I'm not looking for
Be
just a place that's
careful.
safe to like light a fire.
We live in a
So you're just looking for a more safe camp.
Yeah, like to use the jargon of the game, like I don't need like like I'm just looking for a not dangerous camp.
I feel like camping here. Yeah, I don't want to say it's. I think camping here would be unsafe, but do you want to go for like just like a typical camp, like even easier?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, yeah. So it's up one survivalist. You're
I'll do that.
exhausted, so it's up 2.
Okay. Survive. Ob 2.
Yeah. Get out. No.
Oh no!
Okay, so it's Ob 2.
That's with exhaustion.
Okay, so that's exhaustion is included, right?
Right.
So I only need 2 successes. Okay. Well, there we go.
You found a cool place. Less dangerous.
All right.
So, making champ, roll camp event. So I guess you found the camp. Roll 2d6. Uh,
6.
6 is a minor incon. Roll a d6.
1.
Yeah, there's no clean water sources.
Nah, that sucks.
You found cholera.
Yeah, okay. So, camping. Guys, bunch of stuff.
All right, so we should probably focus on dealing with some of the difficult conditions.
Welcome back, Sam.
That was weird. Okay, I'm back.
Okay,
Um,
so what are
so-
the most serious conditions? I guess sick is the most serious one.
Well, it's the most immediate.
Well, you
Oh,
guys
so
can't practice, learn, or advance, so that seems really bad. So how do we get rid
So you actually have to
Just make
cure
health
them
tests?
in order. So the recovery order is after recovery, hungry and thirsty first. Then you have to recover angry. Then you have to recover afraid. Then you have to recover exhausted. Then injured. Then sick.
But
Right.
I wasn't afraid before.
Sorry, it says on here it says hungry, exhausted, angry, sick, injured, then afraid.
So that's the grind
In the-
order. That's the order you get them in from when the
Oh,
grind happens. If you scroll up, it's the recovery order.
Okay. So hungry, angry, afraid, exhausted, injured, then sick.
The only, I guess, exception to that is magic. Magic
Do you know any math
potion
that can help?
and
I know the power of love.
I'm
I don't have that
I'm
spell.
unsure healers can they might be able the heal test might
Okay.
but if
Okay.
doing it on your own yeah, this is what it is. So this is like when your porters, plop down their sacks. Good old good old non-talkative Ludwig and Sledgy.
Yeah, they're
Sledgy's
very quiet. I think that's why I like.
Sledgy's was like they're like talking among each other. They're like they're like panicking. Guys are like, let's go check out the crazy the crazy thing, and they're like, oh man, and they're like running with you to like escape. Guys get lost in the woods, and they're like, what's going on? Um, yeah, so they're like here. They have all of Risotto's stuff.
I trust them with my life until they fail, and then I don't.
Oh, that what trust is your life. Yeah. What are you guys doing? How are you dealing with this? Hungry and thirsty.
Okay, I've got a
I would-
rabbit. Can we, if we cook it, can we make enough food for all of us? Who's got the check? I have a 0.
Probably everyone has 0 besides Billy.
Billy.
Ah, don't say
Okay, but
don't say his
doing
name.
a rabbit can't be that
Don't
difficult,
say
right?
his name.
Roasting it on some steak.
You left us to die.
So you're stewing a rabbit?
I'll probably roast it. That seems
Or
'cause we
roasting
don't have
it?
fresh water. I'll do it.
Roasting a rabbit on a stick. Ob 1.
All right. Wait, hold on a second. I can't make beginner's luck because I'm afraid.
Right, so now you have to roll nature.
Okay.
It's not halved. 1. But you are it's ob 1 plus 1 for being exhausted. And because you don't have any like the proper tool for doing, most of the time you guys were doing that don't really require any special. I feel like
So it's
cooking
ob 2, you
and
said?
preparing it will um, increase the text to tab we want. Yeah, so you're unskilled in cook and have tool to increase it. Fun.
Okay, so ob 2.
So ob 2, but you're exhausted.
I failed to cook a food. So this taxes my nature, right?
Yeah, by 2. You start cooking it. The fumes wafting by to any predators that in the area. But yeah, you essentially ruin the rabbit. You didn't take enough of either its guts or its fur off or something with whatever like whatever like sharp thing you were trying to like stab it with. You end up ruining it. Fire, like that smell of like hair, burnt hair, kind of like permeates it and gross. But yeah, initially when you start cooking, that the smell of like cooked flesh kind of wafts in the general direction outwards from your camp.
There's no possible way that anything bad could happen because of this.
It does smell good.
Let us continue to solve our problems. So we can all eat now. Hooray.
You guys
Problem
cannot.
1 solved.
You cannot all eat. I didn't say it's success. I just made you. I said that it was ruined, and also
Oh,
uh
I th-
the
man, so it doesn't work, and there's predators coming.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, basically I could twist or I could conditional a success, and I feel like you guys have enough condition.
It's like you succeed,
Billy!
you succeed, but you get diarrhea. I really don't want that.
I guess
don't
I
know what it-
could have made it that you guys could eat, but all of a sudden everyone has to roll a roll a health test. I don't feel like being that mean.
that oppressive.
Okay, so we can't now recover any.
No.
You guys could
So
still
we have to
eat.
do-
Do you have other things to cure hungry and thirsty?
That was the only food I had, and there's no.
How does everyone else? Look at your stuff.
I have 1 water. I'm gonna give it to risotto.
Okay. Risotto's bottle in the Porter's. He has a bottle filled with.
I have a tinder box. It's a good source of fiber.
Risotto, take the water. So you don't get like killed with another grind.
Okay.
But I said I think Risotto's also has water in his water sack, and also he has a bottle filled with.
Well, I don't know because none of those things are my things. That's why I offered to, cook the food. But if you guys had water, you could have just said so.
I didn't know I had water. Too busy thinking about whatever's in the forest.
I also wasted a check cooking when you guys could have just drank the water that you already had.
But
I'm gonna drink this water.
Why'd I even
Do-
bother?
do you have water in your water pouch?
In my
I drank my.
Your water skin, Tyler?
in my no, in my small sack it says I have a full bottle.
Not your small sack, or water skin.
No. There's no waters.
It
No.
says skin water on your belt.
Oh, that's why I didn't see it.
So not only you've been carrying a thing of water this entire time, and be like, dwarves don't drink water. Plus you have 2 other waters and another water. So
Hey guys, I found water.
everyone
Great.
can drink if you feel so inclined.
I am the most inclined.
Are you
Drink
off?
my water and feel sated.
Okay.
I hope it's not stale.
Fine, I'm drinking the water, but I'm very angry about this.
So everyone done doing that.
How
So
many checks do we have?
I have 2.
All right.
I have 3.
so Mad Jack used 1. So now there's 5 left remaining. Plus I think one of you guys have.
I do to repair things, but we'll see if that happens.
I
still
also
can
have a camp instinct.
Just wait, does that mean I can do it without a check?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. Something needs to be
You
repaired,
can't
right?
do
You're
2 tests in a row. So someone else needs to do a thing. But other than that,
I'll
yeah.
do my
right.
camp instinct.
What's your camp instinct?
I'll just during camp use lore master recall lore on strange encounters. I'm gonna use lore master on that tree guy.
Okay, yeah.
What was he exactly? Like, how old was he? Spirit, it's the animated tree.
Let's say say um 1 for the information I'll give you is ob 1. Like, what was he?
Oh shit, I'm afraid now. That's right. So I can't use beginner's luck.
Okay.
So
Oh, right.
can I even use a skill? Like,
Oh, you're gonna roll
I
nature,
use my.
and
I
even if you, yeah, you're gonna roll nature on this.
That's fine. It's only on one. You should
What's
be
your
able to
what's
get
your
it.
current nature?
Yeah, but I'm gonna take a tax no matter
Yeah.
what, right?
Right.
Oh, right, 'cause
Okay.
he's not within your.
Yeah, it's not within my.
Or is that
So
is
That's
that
fine. We gotta
is,
use nature sometime.
is that how that works? Is what's on like using nature in place of on your thing? I know if you're tapping your nature for the is this technically tapping your
yeah, I think it works the same way.
Yeah, there's nothing in the player's sheet about making rolls. The only thing about nature is when you tap it.
beginner's luck? Nature.
Subject to tax. It says it's. Sorry. So do you know? You don't know Lore Master, do you?
No.
Yeah. So it says you can either use beginner's luck or use your nature, and it says it's subject to tax if it's outside the nature descriptors.
So I'll get taxed for this no matter what. Basically.
Yeah.
Obstacle 1. My nature is 4. Hey, it passed.
You're gonna double tap your nature. I didn't realize.
Now, how do you double tap your nature?
You spend one persona point, and you can tap it twice, but it'll always be taxed, even if you succeed.
Oh,
So yeah. And if you fail, I guess it gets taxed twice. So there's that.
but okay. So much persona. Should have spent on that thing. Too late.
I think it because this is acting against your nature. On page 27, it says this is not beginner's luck. You roll your full current nature rating, not half. However, if testing to overcome an obstacle, this obstacle is outside your nature, your ability rating could be taxed. And then it goes on about taxing your nature um by the minimum by the margin of failure. Next section called taxing your nature. But in uh, the tapping your nature goes on to say that if it's outside your nature, taxed by 1. So this is technically not tapping your nature, it's just acting against your nature. So this is not taxed.
Okay.
Okay. It's
yeah,
on
I'm
it's
gonna
on
look
the
at this later as well.
file. It's basically on page 27. It says acting against your nature. And then the next section is taxing your nature. So it basically follows from acting against your nature. And then on the next page, on page 28, it talks about tapping your nature, which is a different thing, which is the spending persona point to get more dice on top. And that taxes you on a success. Or yeah, even on a success.
Yeah, I'll take it. But
I think
yeah,
that's
I'm
the
definitely gonna look at this later.
I think that's the interpretation. I just read it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you did your instinct, which was to recover or to recall something about this guy, or what is he? How old is he? So yeah, you recall fairy tale, and I guess this kind of explains the forest children also. But the spirits of a forest habit trees, essentially like make them move. Generally, when they do this, they inhabit the tree and are the tree, uh, and like round, and they can't like uninhabit a tree. Have like special powers. They there's in the fairy tales that you've read in your monastery back when you were learning how to read. Essentially, attributes different things. But yeah, the larger they are, either the more like older the spirit was when they inhabited the tree, uh, or yeah, or like the longer that they've been actually been a tree, or the more, and also the more powerful. So it's a little unclear about how old he is, but he's definitely either as old as that tree or younger. And that tree was like a quite a tall tree.
So like sort of spirits type of thing.
Yeah, they're like
Sort of.
supposedly benign, helpful spirits. Uh, but I guess
Are they usually so? Are they sort of good or they're tricksy? You don't really know.
all the fairy tales that you've read, they're definitely good.
Okay.
And no talk of them being murderous, blood murder.
Ooh,
Um,
that's nice.
but I guess the old woman from lived in the hut, named Marigold, when Soto talked to her ages ago.
Oh, her.
She said that the you guys asked, I guess either Soto asked him or Tiberius, the wizard, asked him or asked her,
Tiberius
or
asked
I guess
how old
or
she
asked
was in a very rude
asked
manner.
them. She's
Straight up.
a safe changer. They asked them, uh, what what the forest kith are, and that they're like basically, yeah, they're like a kind of a spirit, but they've been driven mad by the curse. They're not
Mad
they're not
by this curse.
they're not acting in their
Things are coming
usual
together.
helpful way. They're acting very different than they normally do.
I see.
I hate when they do that.
Yeah. So you basically, I think you know that obviously he's the oldest one. Um, Either was living as like, you know, not inhabiting any creature or like any forest and just being a part of the forest. And I guess probably when the forest got sick, he inhabited a tree or connect with the forest, help it'll become more powerful. If they take physical form, they're more powerful.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Who wants to take the next check?
Okay, we gotta deal with exhaustion, right?
Or you could use your instinct.
Oh yeah, I should use my instinct first. You're right. Okay.
Yeah, do it.
So what's your instinct?
I'm going to repair equip.
I have two things that are ruined. I'm pretty sure everyone's helmet's ruined as well.
My
I
helmet
can't,
is
I can't
dented.
fix your helmet, but I can fix your back.
Okay, cool. I'll take it.
I will attempt to fix his.
Okay.
Stitch in time says 9.
Stitch in time is worth 2 in the bush.
That's also
Don't try to feed a fed horse. Okay, so peasant. Mending socks and clothing. Yeah, okay. So it's up 1, but you're exhausted, so it's up 2.
okay. Nope.
Fortunately, you do not. Mark failed peasant test.
It's just like a really big rip and like
Yeah, I didn't know how to fix it.
You like are out of thread. Just don't have the thread. So
oh. Well, my peasant leveled up though, so all things considered, that's
yeah. So you cannot mark that you're at a -1 dice. Or no, just mending is now a factor because you don't have enough red.
Okay, so -1D for mending.
Yeah, just until you get back to town. Then you replenish you
Where
replenish
do I
your
mark?
kit automatically. You guys are marketing your bio or something somewhere. I don't know.
-1D on all mending tests until I get.
Yeah. Out of thread.
Just use dental floss. Just as strong, and it's minty.
Next, we need to deal with exhaustion.
Yes.
Can we just nap?
Yeah.
I could take a big nap.
Is there any way we could do it like something to help all of us?
Take a
without
group
only
nap.
spending one check, or do we need to spend one check each?
Maybe one check each.
Eve, it's 1 check each for recovery tests.
So maybe we should focus on. Well, maybe I should just like not do it then, and we can focus on how many more checks.
I still have
Yeah.
both of my checks.
We have 5 still. Yeah. We only use 1 check and we use 2 instinct.
Well,
Right,
you could
so we still have 5 checks.
you could try to
Yeah.
do like Soto, Samson, and then try to do
Yeah,
or
okay.
Soto
Well, we'll
again,
start with one
then
of you guys.
Samson, and then it's like if you fail one, you can't continue on recovery.
Yeah, that's a good point. So we'll start with you guys because you guys can go farther because you need exhausted.
You need to
sorry,
you need to now cure angry first. So you have to calm
Well,
your inner fire
that's the
in
thing
camp. Recovery
Who-
order. You're
Samson
all
doesn't. Samson's not afraid.
I'm afraid. I just gained afraid.
no, you got
Oh.
angry. You got all 3 of you are angry.
Yeah.
Let's just hug it out. Let's talk about our feelings.
So, yeah.
Okay, but what I mean is like, Samson's not afraid, so we should try. We can get to his sick easier. Is what I mean. So we should
Ah.
start with him and focus on trying to get him right.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
we only need to cure angry and then exhausted, and then we can go for sick.
right.
Whereas anybody else would need.
Additionally, though, you can't do more than 1 test in a row. So you need to-
No. I know, but I'm saying we should start with.
Okay.
We should start trying to deal with him being angry.
How are you doing that?
Oh, I can't do my thing. Oh no, you repaired me. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask you guys for help. Like,
I can't. I'm afraid.
I can't help.
no,
I'm
as in like personally, like this has been a tough journey, guys. Like, I seriously need help. Like personally wise, like not game wise. Like this has been hard on me. I don't know if I can continue. I need words of encouragement right now.
You can do it.
Oh my god, I'm losing it.
This is when Corbin puts his hand on your shoulder and he says, "If you die, I'll take your bones."
Thanks, Corbin. Thanks. I start hyperventilating. I knew you always had me. Christ.
He's like, yeah.
I'm gonna go hug you.
I'll always talk to you. He's like, looks at you.
I'll try to take any comfort in this. So what is this recovery?
So it's an ob2 will test to calm your inner
Ob2 will.
fire.
Okay.
Does exhausted Is exhausted in all tests besides recovery?
Factor in all tests except resources, circles, and recovery.
Okay, so just an ob2 regular old will test.
It's a make a test, right?
Yep.
Or is it a?
Yeah, it's still just make a test. Just hit will.
Okay.
Yeah, and sick
I
doesn't
will
affect recovery
is
either. So
4.
nothing affects recovery as far as I can tell.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I feel
Evil
like it's-
GM factors would affect recovery. But I was like, it's raining.
It's raining really hard.
What's my ob?
2.
I'll just roll.
Oh,
And you
it's
can tell me the
obstacle
after.
2. POW. Nice.
Whew.
Hey.
That's angry.
Boom. All right, Risotto, your turn.
All right,
Calm yourself.
I'm gonna just have a good cry.
I'm gonna look in a different direction.
I'm gonna do like a big ugly.
This weird dwarf makes me feel uncomfortable all the time. I hate. Don't even know why I'm still hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, Jack, you did your best to make food. I couldn't help. I'm sorry. It's my ugly cry.
Okay, so it's an obstacle 2 will test.
Okay. Not a second. It said ob 2?
Yeah.
Let's double checking. I'm gonna explode it.
Okay. Spend your fate.
I did.
Yes.
Hey,
You lucker. Very
you did it. We
lucky
fail those
person.
all the time. I'm glad one finally succeeded.
I am one more away from level 6. So I'm feeling better already. I'm not angry anymore.
So,
Okay, now,
I love you guys.
okay,
uh,
now
I
let's
guess.
go with Samson. You should go for exhausted now.
okay, so that was back to
So we used 2 checks. Now we're down to 3.
Nansen. Yeah, you have 3 left.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
yeah,
can,
I'm
we
gonna-
can we can hopefully get you on everything, Samson.
I'm gonna cure exhausted. That's a health test?
Health test at obstacle 3.
3.
Rest your head and collapse. Have. And
Does anyone have a
have a
blanket?
rest-filled sleep at embers of campfire.
cape?
I don't.
It's called cape, right?
In cloak.
Cloak, that's it. Cape.
What happened to the robe we had? Yeah, I ran away from those guys.
Oh yeah, that
Oh.
dropped because my pack.
Also, how scary would it be? You're just sleeping in a cult robe.
Let me put on my hood and robe. Now I feel comfortable.
I'm safe between this lord.
Yeah.
Sorry, yawning.
Can I pop traits in camp phase?
Yes, because you're no longer angry.
Can you pop a wheelie?
Not against yourself, but for yourself, yeah.
Or myself? Actually, I can't. I use all my traits already this session.
Use them against yourself, but for yourself you didn't.
Oh, that's. Oh.
Also, there's no number. There's no number. Them against yourself. You can use them infinitely against yourself. It's just for yourself. You know, if it's a level 1 trait, you can.
Oh. Yes. And then I'll pop. Touched by. No, I'll use thoughtful. For myself. And it gives me 1 die, right?
Yeah.
So,
So how does being thoughtful make you able to cure
I
exhausted?
took the encouraging words of Corbin. The the hand clap on my back by Risotto and Mad Jack saying you could do it, and I'm gonna try to have a nice rest.
I'm gonna take the encouraging words of Corbin. If you die, I'll take your bones. If you die, I'll take your bones.
Shut
Well,
up!
you gotta.
I
He's
know what
thoughtful,
he
right? You
said.
gotta really turn that one over a few times in your head before it makes sense.
Really, just
He'll-
thinking about that one.
only someone who respects me would steal my bones.
So I'll just get. So I have 4 health plus 1 from the persona. So I'm rolling 5 dice.
Persona.
Okay.
Ob 3, right?
For exhausted is obstacle.
Oh my god!
No,
Stupid Corbin and his bone taking.
You just can't get it out of your mind. What did he
I
mean?
cannot.
I'm gonna take his bones.
it's like
Does he
You-
mean my?
Was that a threat? Are you threatened?
you're like as you're falling asleep, you like you like you're very aware that like Corbin will he's like there and he like pokes the fire a bit and goes pop and pop and you like look over and like Corbin's like just staring you in the eyes.
He's gonna
He
take
looks-
my bones. He's gonna take my bones.
He like smile. He gives you like a polite smile, and he's like gives you like a nod. Yeah, go to sleep.
Now, when he means bones, does he mean money? Turn your bones into a broth. I think that's more important.
Okay.
Alright, you guys can use the rest of the checks.
So there's only
I'm
2 checks
technically
left.
Well, I gotta
sleeping
use-
now.
Well,
I have one
You
more.
can't cure your sick now, unfortunately, because you can't use. There's 2 checks left. But we
So
can both give it a exhausted a shot. Or sorry, I can do angry, and you can do exhausted.
Okay, you go first then.
No, you could do
Alright.
angry, and Risotto could do afraid.
Oh right, risotto's afraid. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Okay, well still.
I'm gonna be big afraid.
Oh yeah, we both have to do afraid. Oh no, I have to do angry.
You have to do angry first.
How about we solve at the same time? I hug you.
I'm gonna
so you're
use
not
boner
angry.
for myself and go off into the woods alone, where I can get some peace and quiet. That's what really is gonna make me feel better in this scenario, is not having to deal with you weirdos anymore for like 5 minutes.
We're not weird. The situation's weird.
Yeah, sure, that's what they are.
I'm not weird. I'm just
You're crying. It's by
You're-
yourself.
big dwarves can cry.
And yeah, recovery tests. The twist of failing is not recover. Make another recovery test essentially. So you're going off alone.
Yep.
obstacle. You're angry. Obstacle to will.
Oh yeah, you heard predators here, right? Because of the rabbit.
I rolled so many ones. Oh no.
So as he's going off alone, what are you doing? Stop being afraid.
Okay. I'm still. You mean angry?
Oh, you're still angry.
still-
I'm saying while you're going off alone, what is Risotto doing to stop being afraid?
Okay. Hey, at least I
Unless
got a will fail.
you don't want to use that to try to stop being afraid and stay afraid and
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I can't cure. I don't know if I could cure sick.
Can't. You need to cure them.
Okay, yeah. So I have to cure afraid. Then I think I'm going to look at some rocks and hold them, and that will make me not afraid. It'll remind me I'm close to Earth again. Because I'm born of earth and stone.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
so you're using a trait for yourself then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use that to cure afraid if I want to get an extra die for the roll?
Yep.
It's usable? Okay. I'm gonna do that then. Deeper session. I'm going to make the test. For will. For not being angry. No. Not alone anymore. That's what I'm writing in the box. So that's 4 dice. Oh, the 3. Yes.
Whoa.
Hey, there you go.
I'm gonna spend a fate though, so it's maximum.
What? It is
Well,
now-
maximum.
He wants to level up.
That's
I'm
a-
level 6.
All right. Well, that's fine.
I'm level 6 now. I'm no longer afraid.
Well, you're not level 6 until you get back to town, and also
Well, no.
you'll level.
I'm at the-
You'll skip. You'll skip 5, go to 6. You'll get your cuz.
I
That
love
you-
it, cuz. Little panna cotta. Yeah, well, when I say I leveled up, like I meant the prerequisite. I
Yeah.
know, like,
Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
can't just jump into that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yay.
I feel like we never spend that much fate. It's like, because you only use it for 6s pretty much.
You could do like if it's within your wise, you can spend it to reroll 1 failed dice.
Okay.
Yeah. So that includes the camp phase. I think Steve
Oh, we
has
got a lot.
Steed
Yeah.
has to go. So I think we will do wrap up. And we'll start with Samson.
Belief. Follow my team's lead. I don't think I did that, honestly. At all. Goal. Take care of the curse. We did not. We just tried to survive. But we're working towards it.
Yeah, you're working towards it.
Anyway.
You made a step toward it. Or you're walking toward the curse.
Yeah, we're walking towards the curse. Instinct during camp use lore master call lore. On strange encounters, I found more about the tree man.
That's a fate. Sounds like 2 fate.
Cool.
Let's go next.
Who, me or Tyler?
I just said who wants to.
Alright,
You could go.
Oh, okay.
Dang it.
My belief was to rely on myself, which I don't know. I mean, I didn't really get any help from anybody today, so there's that.
Okay.
I did use loner in my own benefit, so there's I don't know.
Cool.
My goal was to get to the first tree, or plumb the depths of rather, but we were going towards it, so partial. And my instinct was to repair equipment in camp, which I've tried to do and failed.
Okay. Yeah. So that's fate for all that. Finally, Samson? Or no, Samson. Soto?
There's no downside to being brash. Seize the moment was my belief. I wasn't brash, but I had a good cry, despite all those around me who made fun of me and were off put. Instinct when in new area, always scout the area for danger. I didn't necessarily scout, but I did try to pathfind. And my goal to cure the curse. I did not expect us to run into these strange circumstances, so did not reach that goal.
Did nothing. But just like how everyone else was like, let's go toward the. I guess that's a pretty big goal. And
It is a big goal.
but I guess you sort of work toward it by pathfinding way over here. Because step one to cure the curse is to, at least according to Tree Guy, is to get to the tree. So it's one fate for that. Final session words, end of session words for the group words. There is MVP.
I want to say that goes to Mad Jack.
Yeah, with that 6, that roll of
Yeah.
6.
That was a big
Not
roll.
just with that 6, but also cooking food despite it being futile.
I don't think failing really bad is an MVP worthy thing, but I do think running away from the troll was worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think running away from the troll's worth it. So
absolutely.
these group awards are persona, one persona.
Yep.
Next, team worker, the person who did try to pull together, help the most, had the right skill at the right time.
I think Steed, because we leaned on him very heavily today.
Yeah.
To just get us places without Billy.
Yeah, so Samson.
Billy.
Samson, also I guess his lore master to be like, what were those things exactly? I guess he didn't have that skill. He did.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'm starting to get it. I'm gonna get that skill soon.
Yeah, so that's one for
Thank you.
one persona. And the last word, we go to basically up to 2 people, 1 or 2 people, but we need to provide evidence. It is basically the role-playing award, like playing your beliefs or instincts, or your goal or your conditions in a kind of evocative manner. This is speaking in character.
Yeah.
Doing actions in character.
I think Tyler always is good at acting in character. I think he did that good. He made my character very uncomfortable. It's very, very, which fits both of our characters very well.
Well, I guess I want you to also that because we were like who's on first sketch almost. We're like Abbott and Costello.
You can't have a crying, overtly dramatic dwarf without a straight man who doesn't like it.
I mean, otherwise, it's just crying. No one cares.
It's just crying.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I think as we recovered, I thought Mad Jack had a very thematic recovery, or at least like with one things when
Oh
he
yeah,
was
when I was like, I need to like leave you and go into the woods.
Yeah, I like that.
yeah, so I think both of you take it. There's not a lot of
That's a persona as well?
interacting. Yeah, there's another percent.
Yeah, all these are personas. Okay.
Good job, guys. This is a great session.
Yeah, fun. Oh, do we have to name?
Oh yeah, so we'll name our sessions at the end of the session. It's a TV show. We're gonna name the session.
Roundabout starts playing.
Well, we call it "I'm Up in the Woods" because that's a Kanye West.
That.
I'm up in the woods.
I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be any trolls of.
It's like I think that I was thinking about that song, like not that song, but like the song "Lost in the World," because I think that would be also a good title at some point because we're getting lost all the time.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
And then we could call it "Who Will Survive in America," but instead of America, we could put wherever we
Is there a word to have two maps?
No,
Like when Billy's here,
it's
I
not.
just
It's not
spend, like,
weird
a
to have
check.
two maps. You could spend a check to.
we
Like
in
literally
fact,
just copy his map.
we in fact
I
do
s-
have two maps.
Yeah,
I have
there
the
is a
second one,
second
it's
map.
shitty and lame.
It just connects my son Rock to the sleeping man.
Exactly, but can we just like
Start working on
just
that one.
literally just copy his map to
Yeah,
our map? with,
you
like,
could
a check? Or does
transcribe
that take
maps with
multiple check?
Scholar.
Not
Scholar?
cartographer.
No, transcribing notes like effectively Scholar test.
I have Scholar 1. Crap.
Cartographer, like yeah, like basically putting all of the white sections that you've traveled on onto the map would be a really high ob photographer. But I mean, if you're gonna fail a cartographer, might as well fail all of them. I don't know. It's like I don't know. Might as well go hard, or not at all, or go one at a time, like a little bit. Anyways, thank you.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. See you guys later.
See you.
A great day